Well, that's my 72 Beetle. Taking the body off to change my floor pans today. Got all the bolts loose. The ones under the tank. All the ones along the body. It's actually up off of the pan right now. You can see right there. I'm not gonna lift it up real high because I gotta do it outside and it's windy. The last thing I want is for my body to blow over. You can see why I'm doing the pans here. I got silicone on the holes over there. There's a couple up front under the pedals. So we're actually ready to start cutting it out. Look at it here. We got jack stands under it up front. Well, about midway, right here, to keep it up off the pans. So hopefully within a couple of days I'll get this all straightened out, cut out, and get the new ones put in. Alright, another day on the 72. You can tell I started to cut my floorboards out yesterday with a grinder and cutoff wheel. You can see what I can't reach with the wheel I'm going to have to do with the saw. So that's what I'm planning on doing today. Finish. Hopefully I'll be able to get both sides out today. See, up here you have to cut straight across. You can't do that with the wheel with the distance I have the body off. So I'll have to do that with the saw from underneath. Anyway, plan on getting both pans out today. We'll see what happens. Okay, here we are a little bit later in day 2 of my floor pan replacement. You can see I got most of the passenger side out. This wouldn't be too bad if you have the right tools, which I do not. So I have to stop right now and go find or borrow a reciprocating saw so I could get to this area back here, which I cannot reach with my grinder or my jigsaw. So I will do that, and then I'll come back and I'll finish getting this side out. I have started cutting over here a little bit. You gotta keep in mind that you have a brake line that runs along that channel, that side. So you have to pull the little clip up that's right here and kind of hold that out of the way. There's also a 14mm bolt that goes right here that you have to take off because the replacement pan does not have this in it. So we'll have to put that on the other replacement pan. So all in all, it's not going too bad. There's the pan bead, or whatever that's called, that goes here. You have to kind of grind that off so you can find these spot welds. There's 1,000 of them, you can see. So we'll have to drill those spot welds out, pull the rest of that piece of the pan out, and then the new one should slide right in. We'll see. Well, about ready to weld in the passenger side pan. I made a little mistake up here. My cut went crooked, so I have to patch that. Other than that, got all the holes notched and grinded off, so you got to have a clean surface when you weld. So I got that. Back is ready. So 2.5 days of work, one pan. Other side's completely cut out, except for the very back there. It's a little more difficult to cut. Anyway, I'm ready to start welding in this side. Well, passenger side is welded in. Not very good welds, but I think they'll hold. I still have to patch that front, but I'll do that once the body's down. You still have to weld this little section right here. So do that once the body's down. I think I'm done for tonight though. So guess I'll start day 4 tomorrow and hopefully get the other pan in. Be done by the weekend. Okay, back at work in my 72 Beetle. I did the patch up here for where I cut too short. Also did one over there just because I wasn't happy with the way that looked. I got my belly pan gasket in. The body is set back down on the pan. Pans are all in. It's set down back here too. It's not all bolted down yet though. I'm going to cut that piece off right there because I stuffed another piece in behind it. So it is all down. Body bolts are in. Now working on this back here where I had to take the shock mount bolt down. So that's getting ready to be put back in. Only thing left to do is attach my brake lines, put the seam sealer on, bleed the brakes, and put my interior back in, and this project to be done. Okay, so we can see seam sealer is all put on, all the way down, up front, other side over there, all the way down there also. This is the seam sealer that I used. It's called Dynatron Seam Sealer. This is a 2-pound thing. Enough to do about 3 cars, really. So I was told to be generous with it. You can see underneath. You do it also, all the way down on both sides. So yeah, don't go sparingly on it. This way, no moisture can get in there, so rust won't happen. If you're going to do like I am, this is going to be undercoated with some bed liner, roll-on bed liner. So these pans should never have to be changed again. The inside is also going to be covered in bed liner. So yeah, I'm not going to have to worry about them anymore. You can see I'm starting to strip off paint. What I found that works really good for that is this right here, the flap sander, hooked onto my grinder. It made short work of that. It was no problem at all. Well, other than bleeding my brakes now, my floor pan, well, and putting everything else back in, my installation is complete. So, hope this helps you as far as steps go. If you want to do your own, it's really not that bad of a job. But as you can see, it looks good, and it saved me about $700. So, all right, bye.